Meltdown, Search and Destroy, and I really, really, really want to see a Wizards come back. I do not want another shutout tonight.
I don't either. I really don't. We just seen that. We just seen that shutout. And the Wizards, though, I think are going to be able to make a nice comeback here. I really do. But TEC, one of them from TEC, having troubles getting in here, I guess. But you know what I want to see? Honestly, I want to see more crossbow action. I love that.
God,
I love that.
Flux with that
Flux.
crossbow. That was unreal. Guys, if you missed it earlier, Flux had a bit of fun on Meltdown, Search and Destroy. He decided to pull out a DSR with dual band and then a crossbow as well. And it was quite interesting. And he didn't actually do that bad with it at all. They were able to take the game 6-4 in the end. They did have to sweat the last few rounds because it was closer than they probably thought it should have been. But yeah, how are we going? We've got a lot of French people in the chat. I hope you're enjoying my English accent and Taylor's American accent, guys, from Spain. Hello to all of you. I'm not quite sure what Spanish is for hello. Is it? What is it? Is it hola? Something? I can't even remember. I'm going to look like an idiot.
Lord almighty, it's hola.
There we go. Hola to all of you French.
Yeah, like, hola, ¿cómo está?
There we go. Taylor knows what he's on about. But
hola,
thank you all for coming in and saying hello. I do see some more. I think some French people are in here as well. I'm not too good with my languages. I do need to learn, though. But yeah, thank you all for coming to say hello. We've got 1,058 people in the chat. Slowly rising up. Let's try and get up. I really want to get 1,500 for this series. We got 1,700 last time. We do see Realize, who I think, in my opinion, was actually the MVP for that last map. I don't really call MVPs too much on singular maps. I don't really see the point. But he was the standout player for that map. We'll put it in that sense. So hopefully he's going to be able to come into this game and play just as well.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, you know what? I think the Wizards have a chance. I think they're still in this. Let's see if they're going to be able to do this here. Guys in the chat, who do you think is going to win? You think it's going to be the Wizards, or do you think it's going to be TEC? Let us know in the chat by putting it in there. Also, guys, tweet out the stream. Let's get as many people in here as possible. We are looking like we're going to be starting on Meltdown, Search and Destroy as Realize spawns in. And there we go. Game starting now. So Meltdown, Search and Destroy. We're going to be on board with the attacking team as we normally do. So I'm not sure. I actually think that is going to be the top team, which will be TEC. So let's see. It is, in fact, going to be TEC who we're going to be on board with. So let's get on board with some action. Maybe a DSR. I'm seeing all M8s except for Mello, who's got an MSMC out. But let's see if anybody's going to switch over. There's a lot of them run Overkill. So we'll see if anybody has a DSR. Legend trying to lead the way here with an M8, making some magic happen on that ledge. And we're seeing a massive B-bomb push. Nobody watching the flank. So they need to watch out for that.
Yeah, they need to watch out for that, but they are getting aggressive on the speed bomb site. I commented on it earlier. This is what I like to see. Stylex going big, managing to take out Legend. It's a 3v4 situation. We see Mello pushing in towards the bomb, picks out Stylex, though, getting that revenge kill. He did just reload at the wrong time. Bomb has gone down, unfortunately for him, and it's left by that generator section. 2v4, 1v4 even, realizes the last one alive. And he's in a 3v1 situation. Taylor, this isn't looking good.
Yeah, looking risky for him. He's got two people right in front of him. One is going to be actually up on that top section as he meets him at Pico. It's going to take him out, and that is going to be Realize going down, and that's going to be the Wizards taking the first round. And this is what I like to see. I want to see the Wizards try to dominate this Search and Destroy so we don't have to see a shutout. Maybe go to the fifth round, make it exciting, make it a nail-biter towards the end. The Wizards, excellent job by them, but you know what? We're now going to see the Wizards trying to plant the bomb. As we know, the defensive side is a lot easier. The offensive side is a lot easier. So we're going to be on board with P2, who's got this bomb. He's got the MSMC running that right side. I'm seeing a lot of the Wizards running submachine guns. Palooka trying to put some bullets over there in top reactor, 4 reactor there, unable to connect though. P2 being extremely aggressive with this DSR, trying to look up in that left-hand side boiler. Let's get on board with, oh man, Pico goes down. Let's get on board with Palooka. Goes through. Yeah, P2 last alive now in a 1v3 and gets taken out. And there you go, TEC taking that first round. And I gotta say, TEC dominated that round.
Yeah, they really did. Peter got a really sexy quickscope over on somebody on the opposite catwalk section, but unfortunately wasn't able to do any more work as we see Mello picking up a 2-piece there to end the round and even all things up. Both teams on the defensive side so far on Search and Destroy, which you kind of expect, have managed to win the round. You know, a lot of people do prefer to defend on Search and Destroy. Some people prefer to attack. It's really up to personal preference. But we'll jump on board with the attacking team again just to see what they're going to be able to do. I would like to jump on board with the defensive team later on in the game, but look, here we go. We've got an A push coming on. We're going to see how TEC are going to be able to play this, and Mello's the bomb carrier once again.
Yeah, Melo's the bomb carrier making his way up. He's going to be joined by Legend trying to get that front side. Legend gets in a gunfight. It's going to be Melo throwing a smoke up there, and he goes to the right side. Nice awareness there, taken out at Pico. We are going to see a rotation from the Wizards. He's got a guy over directly to his left-hand side. Not going to see him. Destroys that trophy system. Looking like we're going to plant the bomb. Moose taking out P2 there. Now 2 left on the Wizards. All 4 up still for TEC. Left up to Palooka as I hop on board with him. He's going to come behind the bomb carrier. Tries to get him. He was going for the ninja defuse. Trying to make a show. Not going to work. No, not going to work at all.
Yeah, no, not going to work against a strong squad like TEC. You can do that on league play. You can do that on a public game. Not going to work here, I'm afraid, my friend. And he just crossing the rad. I think it was a very difficult one because, you know, as soon as you got locked down that A-bomb site, that nuclear reactor section or whatever it's called, as soon as you get that bomb down, you've got 3 left alive, you can have 1 person watching each entrance. And it's so difficult to push in, try and kill 3 people and then defuse it. It's virtually impossible. I don't think I've ever really seen it done before, but we'll jump on board with the guys from Wizards again, see what they're going to be able to do. And actually, I want to jump on board with Palooka because I always love giving a hand to people who aren't doing so well, and unfortunately he's dropping that donut right now, going 0-2. He does see somebody there, gets a hit marker. Unfortunately, I haven't helped him out too much, but he's been able to call that player out. He starts pushing aggressively, pulling out that MSMC, goes towards Catwalk, going to see if anybody's in the opposite Catwalk. Nobody there. We've got 1 minute and 1 second left on the clock. TC still in charge right now, and it's a 3v4 situation. Moose has gone down.
Palooka making his way up this left side. Boiler trying to peek over, see if he can find anything. Mela pulls out an RCXD, and that is going to pick up P2 there, bringing it down to a 3v3. Palooka still trying to find somebody with that DSR. Not going to be able to pick up on anybody just yet. And Bomb still has not been planted at Pico, taking it extremely slow. He's got that inmate. He is convinced someone is going to be flanking, and he is actually correct. Guy making his way up the stairs, and that's going to be Legend taking him out, bringing it down to a 2v3 now. Stylex last alive, and there we go. Legend taking him out, and when TEC goes hard, they go hard, and it seems like as soon as they smell blood, they are just ready to go for him and just takes out the Wizards relatively quickly, and they're going to extend their lead 3-1.
Yep, 3-1 is the lead right now for TEC. They took that first high-point game convincingly, and they are on their way to taking this second Search and Destroy map convincingly. They only need 3 more rounds, whilst the guys from Wizards actually need 5 more rounds, so difficult comeback for them. I've seen crazier things. We've seen crazy things on TTF. We'll mention that a bit later on for anybody who missed it, but let's jump on board with... Actually, I'm going to jump on board with Wizards again, because I said I wanted to jump on board with the defensive team, and I do again. So I'm going to jump on board with Epico, because he's actually the only one who's near this A-bomb section. He does know that they're going to be pushing it, though. He does get taken out there by Legends, unfortunately, so we'll switch down to Palooka, who does actually see somebody towards that that middle offices area. He does know that somebody's up there. P2 knows that he's up there as well. Unfortunately, not going to be able to take anybody out, and it's now a 2v3 situation as Legends on a 5-score streak.
Yeah, Legend definitely making his way up towards that Hellstorm, but no, look at that. Legend's going to make some mistakes. Gets taken out by that van that blows up. But Melo, not going to deter him. He's going to be making his way over towards that B-bomb. Both people from the Wizards still up are going to be at the A-bomb. Haven't made a rotation yet, but they are going to make a massive flank. It does look like Melo throwing a stun in that mid, or excuse me, a smoke in that midsection, maybe trying to confuse him. He's got a clear plant here. Let's hop on board with Realize to see some defensive action. Realize is probably going to run into them immediately, as we probably will see one flank. Well, actually, they're going to pinch them, it looks like. Smart strategy on their part.
Yep, smart strategy on their part. I do agree with you. As we see P2 picking up a few hit markers there. Somebody going into the top offices area, number 3 control room, as I like to call it. We've got 30 seconds left on the bomb. It is going to have to be defused by Palooka on his own, who's in a 1v2 situation. Melo also on a 5-score streak. And there we go. Realize picking up the final kill. Palooka and the rest of the Wizards roster are in big trouble. They are 4-1 down, Taylor, and they're going to have to do something big to come back.
Yeah, they definitely are going to have to do something big, but you know what? It's not over yet. It's definitely some time to come up. A 4-1 deficit, you know what? It's definitely against them. They just need to get something going and try to win some rounds. If they can do that, then I think they'll definitely get encouragement. Wizards now up to plant the bomb. Let's see what they're going to be able to do, as the main bomb carrier is going to be Palooka, it looks like. Making, again, another B-bomb push. We haven't seen anybody trying to go to A other than TEC. Palooka making his way up here with the DSR. You know what? I don't know about this. Usually you see the main objective player is going to be a person with an MSMC or whatever, but a lot of them are rocking DSRs, and they're just hanging back with the bomb. I think they need to be more aggressive, push up towards that bomb if they really want to try to take it to TEC. Getting that bomb plant is extremely essential, you know?
Yeah, I like the way that Palooka's actually made a different kind of route. You usually see the bomb going straight towards, the bomb site, but there we go. He is actually called out there, but Moose wasn't able to pick up the kill. He did take a few shots, but great kills from Palooka there, managing to get it. It's a 3v2 situation. Melo's on a 6-score streak. I think we've got to switch on board with him. I know that we want to switch on board with the attacking team for a lot of the time, but Melo's going absolutely massive at the minute. He's going to rotate back towards this back control second. He does see somebody over here towards the middle, and he's going to be, there we go, 7-score streak for him. Brilliant plays, 33 seconds left on the clock. He's got that Hellstorm missile still left to use. He did have full streaks, I noticed earlier on, and he's going massive. And Palooka once again, a 1v3, and there we go, 5.
There we go.
Me.
Get ready for the next round.
My goodness, they are just dominating 5-1. TEC just a bit too much for the Wizards to handle, it would seem. I mean, TEC, I guess, just has that experience and the gun skill just to back it up. You would think the Wizards would have an advantage if they were a really, I guess at a gaming house, you would think that the call-outs would be on point, as well as really just the overall strategy, but they're really, really struggling.
Yeah, no, for sure they are struggling. There's no doubt about that at all. Maybe Search and Destroy just isn't really their natural game type anyway. Maybe it's something they're not really, too confident on, but we've got to jump on board with Melo again because this guy's going off. Let's have a look at the scoreboard before we do anything. He's going 8-1, Taylor, with 2 plants. You can't really ask much better for that. Unfortunately, Palooka and Styles dropping those breadsticks, one going 1-5, and Styles going 1-6. So really not doing anything for their team, unfortunately struggling. As you do see the Hellstorm missile coming in, and it looks like it's going to be able to pick up one player there. There we go. It does take out Styles, and Melo's just going off. Bomb has gone down. They've got quick control of that B bomb site. That's what I like to see. As soon as you can get that bomb down, the better, because it puts the other team on the back foot. And there we go, Epico's the last one alive. And this is going to be 6-1 Taylor calling it.
He's got, I mean, I'm thinking the same thing. He's got them in MP7 out. He is able to take out Legend, though, and that's going to bring it down to 1v2. Pausing a little bit. Thinking somebody's going to push him now with just 26 Jermaine. He needs to get on the move, take out the 2 people, and defuse this bomb. Going down this midsection. Is he going to be able to find anybody in just 15 seconds to take him out? Does see, he runs into Moose, and there you go. Moose taking him out. TEC winning 6-1. We thought at the beginning with Wizard coming out strong, winning that first map. We didn't think that was going to be the only one they won. We thought it was going to be a bit closer, but TEC just, oh my goodness, way too much for the Wizards.
Yeah, I do see a lot of people in the chat going on about connection and going on about host. I'm not sure if we're going to be switching up hosts. This is a best of 5 series, and usually you do see hosts changing up after 2 games if there is going to be issues with it. So that may be the case. They may be carrying on with it. We'll see what Wizards and TEC want to do. I'm not quite sure on the rules on that, but unfortunately Styles not able to do anything, or StyleX, not too sure how you pronounce that. I do apologise. Only able to get 1 kill in that entire round, and that's going to be it. We're going to be moving